Got 1 second plank. Water run. Did it!
In my sights!
Down 2 for attack. Again? What's with all the overachievers today? Feel it!
Coming, boss! Don't worry, everyone will get their share!
A complaint? Too late for that!
What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
It's no good to run special surveys! Hello, hotline! Bye-bye, suckers! Boom! Let me give you a little treat! Like that!
Feel the power of Starlight! Don't move!
Call forwarding! Behave now! Wakey wakey!
Together now! My bullets never lose sight of their target!
Scram before I get angry. How about something more original? Prostrate yourself before the abyss! Oh, what a coincidence. I'm not opposed to it. Little bit of power. Get behind me.
Here to assist. Please.
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
ᴜᴜᴜᴜ. 응? ᴜᴜᴜᴜ?
Reach your phone and take a flight. Lucky enough, at least you try. Chain up in yourself, confined. No doubt, things on yours.
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with.
Sarah used Ydhari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
No!
The very thing you've done, no matter what it costs.
No!
The one with the most terrifying consequences.
No!
Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
小光。
was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now. First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Huh?
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Xuanguang.
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiaoguang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Yixuan Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective. What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know,
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
the old mining site. That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get... I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion all this time, I doubt Shifu and the others had time to tell you. Truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My sister and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yeah, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just need to let Belle know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunque's summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before. If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banyue Shifu too. He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
Master, Banyue is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
If Banyue Shifu is in the hollow, he probably already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant. The most Hello, Miss Ye Shunguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master is rather
Hey!
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which I can also provide you with the report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the hollow rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suibian Temple.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. All right, back to the matter.
All right. ᴜᴘ and Xiaoguang's first mission begins now.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
I believe I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. It's just like what Old Zhao said. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. Oh, never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Help! Help me!
Here, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost did. How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
You?
Hey, Dylan. We meet again. What's TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh! Times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. And judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason? If so, we should move together. It'll be safer that way.
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today. Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up. Is it my shift again? Forward! Turn around! Right! Good! Hey! Wait! Smash them! Judging by the way you fight, you're from ᴜᴇy Summit, aren't you? What? ᴜᴇy Summit? No, no way! Yes! Got one for complaints! Got a few for attack! Pay close attention to what I'm saying. A complaint? Too late for that!
The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
The Exaltists? I thought the Defense Force wiped them all out. Didn't expect leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
Better start talking, or we won't be so nice anymore.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? And that's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, for the time right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like headless chickens for days, no clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer ᴏᴏᴏ died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all. She called it, Return to the Origin.
In the visions, Senior Yes said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Oh no. Could that be...
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's cough red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below.
Wise?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
The path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ning-Tian. How should I address you all?
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice... don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like... Commendation. Perfect service from Cross-Department Rep 2493. Would be perfect. What do you think?
Don't mind her. She was just joking. She works at TOPS. You can just call her Dylan. I'm Wise, disciple of Rinkway Summit, now training at Suipian Temple. This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's also a mystic. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now. But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful. I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
more of these annoying creatures. Our time playing hooky is valuable too. Hey. Woo! It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here. After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your inner voice?
We're saved. It's Banyu and Shifu.
ᴍᴜᴜ Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here. Continue!
I've got your...
I'll lead the charge.
Hello, hotline!
End this hatred! There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
More to deal with.
It is no issue. It is not much of a threat. Keep yourselves safe.
The verdict is... unforgivable!
Annihilate! Make the earth tremble! Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banyu Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing. I was just distracted for a moment.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at...
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yes, Shifu!
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this, and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banyu Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Yishan Shifu.
Banyu Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguo. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why. No matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Xiaoguang, were you Banyue Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Ýichun Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Ýichun Shifu from ᴜᴇy Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, ᴜᴇy Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of ᴜᴇy Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Ýichun Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling all right? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyue Shifu.
Yes, that is what Ýichun Shifu has explained.
Ah, that's a relief. I was worried my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in ᴏᴏ Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor. How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping... You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget the task. Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? can. I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao. Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid... I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago? Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down. What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds? Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now? Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice. Huh? Your own voice? Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice? What could it be? That I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but... You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission. Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is... And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine. For now, ᴜᴠᴇ won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
ᴜᴠᴇ, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...?
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Xiaoyuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information. The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Xiaoyuan from Yunque Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted ᴜᴠᴇ and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell ᴜᴠᴇ?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Ŵyfei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I should ask her about it later. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market, that's the best place to start.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian. Oh?
Should I call them adorably oblivious or apply?
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment. Ever since I returned to Wi-Fi, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator. Now they're just aimed. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. They see your suffering, your talent. What a good brother. All the while, the Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable ever. I still remember every one of the. Man prides himself. Their principles but when the Creator's call resound, no more decay. For the air, when they descend, absolute. Look at this work. I've realized.
The answer.
Soon, power. I can feel the
Hold on a little. Very soon. Salvation.
Good morning. What dim sum are we starting the day with?
Final warning. Everything's in writing.
My family's ancestral home, past...
Times have changed. It's all about evidence. When we clear your place, it won't...
You bunch of bandits!
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away! All of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Oh, lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
Dylan, what are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. TOP's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened? What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that? Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
All right, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Xiao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal?
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything.
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed to...
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know some...
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something so heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in ᴜᴜᴇy don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to ᴜᴇy, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents... did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, they just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Ban Yue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of ᴜᴇy Summit.
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Ban Yue Shifu. Wise, do you remember asking me before whether after our parents passed, and before we went to ᴜᴇy Summit, my brother would often have, after we settled at ᴜᴇy Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Could it be that coming back to ᴜᴇy has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, it makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh? Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's
Please. Please. Our two children are still...
I wish I could see them grow up. And not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating this array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator...
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors,
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunque Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world...
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that keeps being mentioned, some of the survivors also remember it. Seems...
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's...
All right. Once everyone...
Uh-huh.
Got a new ghost story to share?
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. How about a reading before we go?
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Leave it to me.
You're now connected with the gold star.
Don't overdo it.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is...
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiaoguang is a bit off her game today.
The next part should be... stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See?
Is it my shift again?
Step back. Let me handle this.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Pass blocked again? No, I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Strength and finesse.
Bring for the race!
I'll watch over you.
Pay close attention to what I'm saying!
Spirit and form. To the side.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
I'm here.
There's a control panel over there. Now we can head back and try operating the minecart. Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one here.
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow up! Xiaoguang, why so quiet? This bridge...
I'll take a closer look once the rubble is...
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge... When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to... He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt... And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is... It was dark. There was a figure. Tall and steady, holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring, but also cold. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing...
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll...
Step back. Let me handle this.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
I wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
Careful.
Is it my shift again?
Let me handle this.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
This is the end for you! Hollow Hut.
Your fate is sealed.
Hey!
Soar skyward! Shout! Make the earth tremble!
Those stone lion statues over there.
Time truly is relentless. Just the wind whistling through these
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best, Anye.
Ever since we've entered this area, Xifu has been
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmon.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the...
I don't know where this suit of armor feels awfully cold.
Are you able to tell us what we should...
You're now connected with the Gold Star Rep.
Step back. The moment.
Hey!
It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the...
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the Lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and fall. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit.
All right, I'll check other places first. Stay...
Come on. Hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Quiet. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks. Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release. Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still... No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of... It's you.
半月师傅, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned? If it's back again, Then is there something off about this place?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looked. Let's return to the central area up ahead and regroup with everyone. Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dai-Lin and Ban Yu-Shifu?
This gross feeling like I'm being watched. It's all too familiar.
Reality and illusion.
Unexpected call.
Nothing small, Earth
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient lip.
At decree. Begone.
Steady steps.
What a nuisance. Clear yet murky. The time is now.
This won't take much.
Meet the Earth Tremble!
An opportunity. Cycle of yin and yang. Release.
A complaint? Too late for that.
Allow me.
Watch out for hidden threats.
End this hatred! Don't push yourself. The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Are you still chasing the so-called truth? Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, once chased after its illusion, but it's more devastating than outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Phong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Phong. It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten. Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about
Don't. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Phong. I'm okay. I just wanted to live.
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever want.
Alive. You were already.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing those scamming bastards? And that old wretch made us draw
lots. Scamming. Oh, Auntie Phong. No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to tell Auntie Phong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that bitch? Where are the people from the city construction company?
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? Oh, it was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Styling! Styling!
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Dylan, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind. Tried to tempt me into giving away my...
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banya? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array, and who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as... This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Ğүn:quay Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiaoguang has a point. The miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyu Shifu? Well, what do you think?
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Ğүn:quay Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a void hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd find something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Ŵyfei Peninsula. We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his moral...
Xiaoguang... Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of we've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Sui.
Huh? Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
always like this.
Huh.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really...
All right. Junior Wise.
Present, Senior Xiaoguang. I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yixuan Shifu gets here.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
visit our store.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they—
Oh, really?
Whoops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is—
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of—
I can faintly smell some osmanthus.
That would be our Moonvale osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden osmanthus cakes. Always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Weiss, would you like to try?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Sure, why not? After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
From ⴜᴇy Summit. Her skills reached the heavens themselves, standing shoulder to shoulder with the mighty void hunters. She's the true guardian of ᴜᴇy, a living legend in our midst.
Oh?
Surely you don't think ⴜᴇy Summit stands tall by ᴜᴍᴜᴜ's strength alone? Oh, no, no, no! When it comes to the younger generation, no one can forget ᴜᴍᴜ's mischievous yet brilliant disciple.
So, what do you think?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the...
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom.
It's nothing.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming... Hardly. I just like making dessert. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel?
Whoa! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And ᴜᴜᴜ always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're a real expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Signorin who cook back at ᴜᴇy Summit, but at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must...
Yeah. He always looked out for me. Even though he was he taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at ᴜᴇy Summit. I was mischievous. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him, if you could only save one of them, which in a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive. But and when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to... Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let ᴜᴛ师傅 and您...
Junior Wise, Xiaoguang!
You're back! Is everyone...
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but...
Thank you, everyone.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as ᴜᴃ Temple disciples.
No, it's thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at ᴜᴃ Temple tonight. She'll even...
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah! My cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang, but I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed. The full report's been sent to Yixuan Shifu.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yixuan Shifu arrives, please, you guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate. Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want only when you're safe, Xiaoguang. Can we carry out our mission?
Okay. I am...
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally...
Yeah. Let's head back too.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exalted. Vanished for a... Here's where it gets interesting. But... And said no...
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? And you spend your days fielding cutting stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind...
So you think there's something fishy here, too? Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong. Falling into some delusions and what is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point us. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma. They don't want Ŵyþi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job.
Those old men at Tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array rate, which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves. It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, ᴜᴠᴇ, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless... don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans. Let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a... Dial in. As a Krampus judge. Don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where is it also? I heard another name from the dead at the old... It looks like someone else wants Banye gone.
What do you mean? Who?
Please, come this way. There's something I want to discuss with you.
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will like. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again, and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep...
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But, Banyer Shifu, I've been the Qingming sword. The rest of us, we should be the...
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the...
My, oh my. What a... But tell me, Banyer Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone you're... Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable, and by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless good guy. After a botched mission, Tops discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. People trusted him, relied on him. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched. Back when you went to SSai Bay looking for survivors. Why do you think those...
Banyer Shifu.
The marks from the past can't be erased.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life with that kind, gentle... Silence. The reply I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that could...
Ah, there you are! Banyer Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove...
I'll be right there.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. Krampus wants something from Banyer. The simplest way to get it would have been to...
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the mind. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster but now...
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't...
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, still...
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure the things you... What if...
You're not as naive as for Banyer. Don't worry.
Xiaoguang?
What is it?
You're hosting this gathering.
Figures. I really was planning to be honest with you. Just like last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under...
Xiaoguang, the power of the Kree. When they descend in the days to come, no matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang, you will...
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye. Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you.
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't... Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real... But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me... When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even... Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, but even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother... I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now... But... I can't stop the trap or not. A path of no return. I know it's reckless and dangerous. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't...
I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. We promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter.
Right. Then, I'll go check on the dessert. all thanks to ⴜⴃ. Yep. Ooh, try this, Dylan.
Oh? You even figured out, hey, ⴜⴃ, look at your pod. Or a sparks can My bad.
Bonjour, Shifu. Would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily soup. I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long, though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the...
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh? Chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you. Wow, look. After all that goofing around, the stars almost look. One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind ⴜᴇy Summit. It was a blustery day. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, my brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wish. Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for...
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. So we wait. Wait until the keys...
Senior Songtao? What's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped.
Wise, we don't have time to wait for shift.
Understood. Then let's get ready to go. Belle, we'll leave Senior Songtao.
We'll take care of him. Eos will be waiting for you there. But remember, Wise, Xiaoguang needs...
Relax, Junior Belle. I promised Wise I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep. This is the perfect time for me to show how.
I know most of what happened now.
Could Bangyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dailin said yesterday?
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dailin?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mines? That name was Ning Qian.
Ning Qian? Were his relatives among the victims?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Bangyue left those.
Bangyue turned away.
Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang, it's like this.
So, Ning Qian concealed. I found out that he contacted Sarah. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning.
He said never see them again.
That seems to be the most like.
So that.
Was it a setup to exploit Bangyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array in the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormal. For example, sustain.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Bangyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore...
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left amidst all the chaos, that fixed the only hands that we could reach and...
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Bangyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquay Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what and now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dailin, what?
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming sword success. Let's get going. Before that scrap heap...
Dailin!
I knew you were a good person.
Alright, stop it, you two.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he... Oh.
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Suibian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Bangyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went later. Just as we were about to give up hope, Bangyue Shifu came and saved everyone. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way. So he went to investigate the source.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to... He also said something like, I shall make the...
Just as I suspect.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bollion came... You can try scanning Bollion's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good.
Perfect timing. Like flowing water. We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. He's already here?
Over here! Shifu! This way!
Fall back behind me!
Chen must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you. Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle. I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it.
Ning-Chen, I shall repay this debt with my Yes, your life is not a bargaining. You still have. Go and live and see the world. That your...
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released.
Banyu Shifu has been battling, and I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the star.
Is there a way to break through or enter?
Concentration of miasma is too high.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the whole array.
Got it. Let's head in that...
Hey! It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. But we can't break...
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Open your core and embrace. Do you hear that? Do you hear? Your bearings are...
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotion. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by
Dive in. Sink into eternal... Why resist? You are... This shell is broken. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, so stubborn. Look at these scars. Murderer.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us.
How long can you hold? Is it worth it? For those who hate suffering, exhausted, then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake, and your struggle an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burns. No more bloodshed. No more...
Wise, Fairy and I found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow. The ether flow corresponds with the...
Array base and array...
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier...
The nodes are scattered all over.
Okay, leave this area to me.
my end. Looks like it's up top. Down. All up to Xiaoguang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. Hey! Hello? This is the end for you! It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead. Yourself for justice, a life for a life. And you, charging in to die over such a lousy trick? There's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours.
Sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once ᴜᴘ is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along? It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done. You heartless...
Remember our...
A machine will always be a machine.
Never. I will never forgive you. Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a but hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the...
The peace we found here made me complacent. But please, reassure them with a technique. Don't let them watch us leave.
I'm leaving them to you, ᴑᴜᴜ. Please. I'm begging you. Thanks, big guy.
Thank you.
One day, when they returned, we left with...
Mom.
Sis! Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really... I miss you!
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth. Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms.
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrifice, just trying to run away, the real way to atone for wrongdoing, this human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain, to face live with a clear mind, keep going. This is my final verdict.
Xiaoguang, Ningqian. About...
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually... You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to be... Dylan is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed, to reach for more life. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exact...
Ningqian, this is my own choice.
Sorry. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong...
I still remember her last words vividly. I was never able to find you in ᴏᴏ Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until you, by that time, you already looked like your sister, although...
You've known all along? And you still took... It was me! I made a deal with Sarah! I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma. Hoping I could save more...
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether it's far more complicated than you think.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still on...
I will only become a burden if I stay.
The Qingming sword of Banyue Shifu? I gave my word to Wise before...
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in... You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her... Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself.
Fine. but we proceed.
All right, now that we've set him on the right path.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, ᴜᴜ, Ye. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the creator as a gift. Pity, all these changing plans. But no matter. That'll be enough. Oh.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
Note. What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the creator. Only I can open the door for the creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession. The time is nearly upon us. Since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister, you'll definitely come, won't? Otherwise, all our hard work...
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable.
Belle, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path...
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. You need to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back. Got a new ghost story to share?
Standing by. Dun, 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 dun. Number 0, Andy.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiaoguang behind my back? We agreed she stays out of this until the creator descends. You broke your
promise. Faced with the divine, there's no need to get so worked up. Your sister... You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me.
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. all things shall return to their source. O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. O my, I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this. I beseech thee to...
Sarah, my most faithful servant, abandon the remnants.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a... Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot... I'll end it here and now, before Xiaoguang and the others are drawn into... Foul my be gone! Abomination! This is... It's a tricky one, just as expected. It even tried to... Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon. Traverse the life, the death. Return. Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone. Where am I?
Lucky child, chosen by the will, the blood of the Creator flowing through your brain. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful.
No, sorry,
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad and there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin?
Tread care, life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay. I know. Been guided by...
Not good! What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait. This presence, it's grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother, wait for me!
What is this?
I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother! I refuse to lose anyone important to me again!
That twisted being. Could it be the Creator Sarah's been searching
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice? Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
running. Your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice!
Xiaoguang?
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it! How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am ᴜᴜᴜᴜ, wielder of the Qingming sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I...
Don't worry. Let me explain everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, he still went off alone in the end. He didn't explain anything. Banryue and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Suibian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Յունկուի Summit will be sending people over soon to invest.
Յունկուի Summit.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said.
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you notice anything else?
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body? Or in your appearance? Your hair turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any ᴜᴇi Summit rule?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again. Yeah, it seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the creator before he didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along. And that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why, he was clearly worried about me. When I was half-conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying?
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's just do that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind.
Let me explain. It was sudden and chaotic, and we didn't find the creator, or rather, that power Xiaoguang fought off.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the...
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Bella and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth...
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it...
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that
4 resonating.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought. And whatever it is, it's still out there, lurking.
I will also investigate further.
With Krampus and Banrei Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. While we keep Xiaoguang company, Bill and I will keep an...
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Criticize me, Senior Zhao? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, the orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve, but as for you, not only did you not hit the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence? Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. As for retrieving said core, don't worry, I will introduce... Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? In the long run, that's way more valuable than... Aside from the old folks from Tops, the reason the boss is so... You sure know. I hereby approve your verdict. as for how to write the report without any... But I believe that when the boss fights, after all, this is much... I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the...
Banyue, your pack... On the day I secretly snuck into ᴜᴃ Temple, I saved a chubby cat. The storyteller at ᴜᴃ told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot, Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about... Why? I talked about... I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qing... I must... Shifu, my brother, Wise, Bell, and...